Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to share with you a couple of items that I got from Joann's. So, you may know that I told you I'd ordered some stuff from Joann's and I was waiting for it to come in. It finally did, and so I'm here to show you what I got. So, the first thing that I got is a Diamond Dotz kit, and it is um, an eagle. So this is something that I'm going to be using for my DP for Vets event. And I wanted to get something, got to get it untaped here. Hang on just a second. I wanted to get something from Diamond Dotz for my Big 10 because my Diamond Painting Deutschland project was just going to be too big. There was no way I was going to get that done. So I decided to do something smaller. And I wanted to get something that I could use for DP for Vets, which is coming up November 1st. If you guys haven't seen the details about that, I will stick a link up there. And it's pretty much going to run basically the same as the DP for Pets event, except that this is, of course, patriotic Remembrance Day, Veterans Day themed. And, but everything else will mostly remain the same. So, and I'll have another post with another video with all the details and all of that as it gets closer. But anyway, so I wanted to get something from Diamond Dotz that would serve as not only a option for the event, but would let me do my Big 10, which hopefully means that I will finish my Big 10. Now, I will admit, when I ordered this, I didn't realize it was a partial. Or I did realize it was a partial. I didn't realize how small it was, which is actually okay with me because all my other projects for this event are kind of small as well. So having one more small one is fine. And yeah, so let me show it to you. It is small. It is just, I want to say it's a 30 by 30. So it's not very big. Trying to look on the box here and see if it says 12 by 12. So I'm pretty sure that's 30 by 30. So let me measure it. It is 30 and a half by a little over 30. So a little bit bigger, but that's because it's got the flag in the background behind the eagle. But I just thought this was a really nice design. It's the Diamond Dotz, so I can count it towards my Big 10. And I get to meet two of my goals, so that's good. Okay, so here are the drills. So it is a partial, and I've done a Diamond Dotz before. I did a koi fish of theirs before. Now, if you've never done a Diamond Dotz, they have their own numbering system. So it has a packet number, but then it has an 8,000 number. I think their ABs are in the 5,000s. You can buy individual, like little bottles of drills from Diamond Dotz. And there is a conversion chart out there. I think the regular, like their 8,000 numbers, there's a pretty decent conversion chart. I've not found a good conversion chart for the ABs, but so, oh, and there's a kit in here. So it's a pretty nice kit. You get a tray and baggies. You get a round thing of wax, a little scrunchie, and then of course your pen. So not bad for a toolkit. It is nice and sticky. The symbols look really nice and clear. Like I said, I've done one of theirs before. I've not had any issues with it. So even this small of a painting, we have the schematic on both sides. We've got our Diamond Dotz numbers. So let's look at our drills. And there is an AB in here. I just saw it. So, okay. So let's see what we get. These are round drills, as you can see. They look really good. No dimples or anything. So we've got this kind of light caramel and then a caramel color. We've got a very pale peach, a dark brown, an olive green, a brown, a light gray. That's a very light gray. caramel, then a dark caramel, and then some black. That's not very much black at all. And then we have, how many colors? 22 colors. Then we have another brown, a peach, kind of a dark peach, a light yellow, a yellow, and kind of a mustardy color, a very pale brown, a very dark brown, kind of a mocha color, and then a like a mauvey, light mauvey brown. And then we have, is that the same color? 21. No. So then we have one last brown, and then we have some white ABs, which is their 5001 color. So, and where do those go? Oh, they're kind of all around the little halo of the top of it here. So maybe those are like accent whites. I may have to throw in some extra ones in a couple of places. We'll see. So yeah, this is again a project that I wanted to do for the DP for Vets event. And I'm super excited about it, actually. I can't wait to see how this all turns out. So let me get these. And like I said, I got these online from Joann's. I do a lot of shopping online because I don't have the ability always to get to the store in town. So sometimes I just don't want to. It's easier just to do all of my shopping online. So there's that. And I will put a link in the description below to the kit. And then the other thing that I got that I wanted to show you guys was this book. Okay, so they have more than one book, but this is the one I could find online. This is the only one they had available online for what I wanted. So it's just basically Diamond Dotz, and it's basically just like a cross-stitch pattern book if you've ever bought one of those, and it has all these designs in here that you can then diamond paint. So it has instructions in here, and I really like this pattern. I like the dove pattern. It's got instructions on here about how to do it. If you're doing it, you know, on a surface, if you're doing it on like clothing fabric, or if you're doing it on like diamond painting fabric. And the reason I wanted this book is because I have previously purchased a blank Diamond Dotz canvas. So this is a 30 by 48. I don't know if that includes the extra. I haven't unrolled it, obviously, to find out the size. And then I also have a blank, it's 30 by 30, but when you measure it, it's like 25 by 25. So I have two blank canvases that I've been looking for projects for. And I thought this would be a good way to do it when I saw these books. So essentially, you use their patterns and then you put it on a blank canvas. Now, their recommendation is that you take the pattern and you basically use a copier or a scanner and shrink it or blow it up to whatever size you need to fit the size of canvas that you're doing so that they line up. I'm not going to do that because that seems kind of crazy. It's got instructions on here for work, making your own design, however you want to do it. It's got some freestyle stuff here where you can just kind of copy them and put them on something. And then it's got these patterns. So rather than taking their method of blowing this up, enlarging it, and putting it on a light pad and then the canvas on top of that, that just seems like way too much work. I'm just going to use this like I would any cross-stitch pattern and just kind of keep track of what I want to do. Now, I am going to make some changes. I don't particularly like the black in this. I think the leaves of it should be green, so I'll be making some changes to that. But this is one of the patterns that I liked. This Good Vibes pattern I liked. This one seems a little busy, not going to lie. Didn't really like that one. This one is okay, but just not something I wanted to do. This one seems like way too much black, but you could always change it and make it white, I guess. So there's a whole bunch of different patterns in here that you could do. There's an alphabet in the back that you could do. Here's the pattern for the dove. So, you could just do the pattern for the dove and then leave all the rest of this blank, or you could fill it in with white or whatever other background color you wanted to use. So I'm just going to probably open my canvas. These should work because this is all diamond dots and I've got spare drills. Everything should work. And then I will also probably try another thing and see. And what I'm going to do is I'll do the pattern following it, 4 dots here, four blue here, 3 there, whatever, till I get the pattern on here. And then whatever I decide to do, if there's too much extra or whatever, I'll just cut off the excess, which is what I normally do with my canvases anyway. I diamond paint the field, the drill field, and then I cut off all the extra. So, but there's plenty of things in here, and they have more than one book. This just happened to be the one that was in stock and that I could get shipped to me. But they have all different kinds of designs, so you could look for these and do them like you do a cross stitch pattern. In fact, you could also do cross stitch patterns that way. If you want to find a cross stitch pattern and then just figure out converting the DMC codes from whatever the floss is to whatever DMC code for diamonds you would need to use. And yeah, so I think I'm going to try that in the future, but I'm going to give this kind of small projects a go first and see how it goes and what mistakes I make and what I need to learn. But so again, I will put links in the description below to both of these items so that you can check them out, or you can just go visit your local craft store and see what they have. These just happen to be the 2 that I got. Diamond Dotz has a ton of kits, so anything that you want to do, and I'm sure they have it. They have everything from small, tiny kits to very large kits. I will say Diamond Dotz has a lot of partials. So if you're looking for a full drill, and most of them are round, they don't have very many squares, at least in my experience. So if those are a couple things that you're looking for, you may have to do a little bit of searching. But certainly they have tons of things. So, Joann, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, whatever craft stores are near you, you can probably find these. So there are my 2 items. Thanks for sticking around till the end, guys. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.